Hello and welcome back to Expedition Builds. You know, if you own a Jeep JL, you quickly realize that Jeep doesn't give us a lot of light output for backing up. So here's the plan. Oracle Lighting recently came out with their LED reverse light kit. So we're going to get this new kit installed into my factory Rubicon steel bumper, see if we can make this situation better. All right, let's get this install started. Here's a look at my stock Rubicon steel bumper. And these are the LED reverse lights I'll be installing in place of the reflectors in my stock bumper. Okay, let's jump in. First, let's locate the license plate power harness. This is located high up inside the body on the driver's side. I used a pry tool to release the harness from the holding points on the body. Next, with a screwdriver, pry open the white yellow lock that holds the harness together. The harness can now be easily separated. Next, grab a deep 16mm or 5/8 socket and let's go after the bolts that are holding the bumper to the body. There are two of these on each side, just inside the corner of the bumpers. Next, I remove the two bolts that bolt the bottom of the bumper to the frame. Next, let's remove the lower inner fender liners. These are held on by three 8mm bolts, and we'll expose the last two 16mm we have, two on each side. With your spare tire out of the way, your bumper now comes off easily. Now we have easy access to unbolting the reflectors in the bumper. These are held in place with a 7mm screw. Now with the reflectors out of the way, we're ready to begin installation of the new Oracle LEDs. The new Oracle LEDs are of good quality. I like that the base is constructed of aluminum, and they also give you an ample amount of wiring. Installation into the bumper is very straightforward. Slide the feed through the existing hole. Use the new hardware to bolt the new lamp onto the bumper. And here's the passenger side all installed, buttoned up. Now, when it came to installing the driver's side lamp, I found that my factory steel Rubicon bumper had a different size opening on that side. The stamping for the light opening was smaller along the area indicated by the arrow. To get the new Oracle light to fit, I used my Dremel to take off approximately 3mm along the long side as well as this corner. I decided to take this approach, removing material off of the lamp instead of the bumper. I did not want to mar the bumper finish and potentially create a rust spot. After I got the lamp correctly sized to fit in my bumper opening, I masked it off and hit it with some black spray paint prior to the install. Now it's time to get these lights wired into my reverse circuit. I've never really been a fan of these pinch style connectors as I've had them fail before. So I opted to hardwire my lights directly into my factory tow package wiring harness. I'll be splicing into the white wire with the orange trace. On the tow package, that's the reverse lighting circuit. Here's a look at how I did that connection. Using the correct size stripper, gently strip away the insulation. This will give you access to a nice place to solder onto. Here we have the red-brown leads on the power side coming off the lights joined together and then wrapped tightly around our soldering point. Once I have a joint soldered up like this, I can count on it giving me good service life. On the ground side, we joined both of the black wires onto a spade, heat shrinked that, and then that allows us to attach that under one of the bolt heads on the bumper, making for a good ground. All right, now it's time to get everything taped up well, put back together, and buttoned up nice and clean. Having this hardwired and soldered into my reverse circuit Gives me confidence it's not going to fail me. As you can see, with the stock setup, the LED brake lights on my Jeep provide most of the illumination. And here's the same scene with the Oracle LEDs installed. Nice, clean, even illumination. I did speak with Oracle about the fitment issue on the driver's side. They told me it was a known issue with the factory steel bumper. I'm really happy with the light output of these new Oracle LEDs, as well as the safety they bring while reversing the Jeep. Looking forward to getting them off-road as well. Until next time, stay safe, and we'll see you on the trails.